Most e-commerce stores are losing sales after the customers has already decided to buy. Not because the product was wrong or because the price was high, but because the follow-up showed up at the wrong moment. And timing turns out to be the part almost nobody pays attention to. There is a better way to do this. Let me walk you through it. Someone visits your store, they browse, they add to cart, maybe they even start checking out. Then they leave. And what happens next? An automated timer starts. 1 hour later, an email was sent. That's how most recovery systems work. Not based on behavior, not based on intent, just a clock. But customers don't leave based on a schedule. They leave for different reasons. And timing should change depending on why they left. Think about 3 visitors. First, the interrupted buyer. They were ready to purchase but got distracted. If you wait 2 hours to follow up, the buying intent disappears. They needed a reminder quickly. Second, the price comparer. They are researching options. If you message them immediately, it feels desperate. They need space. Third, the hesitant buyer. They're unsure and thinking. They don't need urgency, they need reassurance later. The same follow-up timer cannot work for all 3 because the problem isn't messaging, it's timing. Traditional automation works like this. If cart abandonment wait 1 hour and then send email, every customer enters the exact same path. But behavior isn't identical. Some sessions last 30 seconds, some last 10 minutes. Some reach payment, some barely browse. Yet automation treats them equally. So messages arrive either too soon to arrive or too late to convert. And stores assume follow-ups don't work. But in reality, the timing never matched the intent. Inside Markopolo, follow-ups don't start from a timer. They start from events. Things like add to cart, begin checkout, abandon checkout, browsing abandonment. Each event tells the system how strong buyer's event was. If someone reaches checkout and exits quickly, the system reads that as an interruption. So a reminder goes out soon while intent is still high, not hours later. If someone browses multiple products but never adds them to cart, timing stretches. The follow-up waits longer and approaches differently because this person is still deciding. Instead of one message, Markopolo spaces communication across time. SMS first while attention is fresh. Later, WhatsApp follow-up. Then another message after a natural delay. Not repetition, but progression. Each step aligned with how decision-making actually happens. When timing matches behavior, something subtle changes. Messages stop feeling like marketing. They feel like reminders arriving at the right moment. Customers don't feel chased, they feel helped. And recovery stops depending on luck. It becomes predictable because you're reaching when the intent is at its peak, not after it fades. Most e-commerce growth advice says write better ads, design better emails, and optimize your copy. But often the difference isn't what you say, it's when you say it. Because customers rarely decide instantly. They decide over time, and businesses that go fastest aren't the ones shouting louder. They're the ones showing up at the right moment.